This video shows how deconstructing worded questions for Year 6 can be used to create lessons to help children to answer worded questions. So there's two parts to deconstructing word questions Year 6. One is the PDF file, this file that you get when you order the resource. You also have to click here to download the task build-up. Now, it takes you immediately to this web page, and then that file can be downloaded either as a PowerPoint file or as a Google Slides file. So all the lessons follow the same lesson structure. There's build 1 and build 2 use the PowerPoint and the Google Slides file, and they're the teaching parts. And then tasks A, task B, and the extend tasks, they're printed from the PDF file. And they're, again, the tasks that the children complete. So let's have a look at the more than, less than task family. So we're going into build 1. I'll show you some of the parts of build 1. We have the slow reveal here. Mike had 30 stickers. How many stickers do Mike and James have in total? What could be hiding? The children think about different possibilities. Then we see that, and they have to choose which bar model represents this question. Is it the blue one? Is it the red one? And questions like this, we see in this instance, it's the blue one, and we see this one's a two-step question. Other questions like that in the build-up. This is one of the final examples where, again, we have the question, and then we have the two bar models. Children have to choose which bar model represents the question. We see, oh, actually, it's the red one this time. And then again, this question's broken down in steps. So now, having done that teaching, we go into task A, which is presented as a discussion task. I generally give the children this in mixed attainment pairs. In this instance, children having to match the question to the bar model. And if the children do that correctly, we may look for answers. We may look for how many steps each question has. There are little prompts that I provide for the discussion that we can draw out. Then we come back together, look at those examples, and we move on to build 2. So again, I'll just show you one of the elements in build 2 for this task really briefly. So it's a problem-solving question. We have to think about which person is represented by which bar in this instance, and then we see that. And then the methodology for breaking this question down is demonstrated step by step. And now children are really upskilled to get into those tasks. They'll do task B, either version 1 or 2, and then there's also an extend task. So essentially, task B version 1 is the same content. It might be a little bit more scaffolding there. The challenge in the calculation might be a little bit less as opposed to task B version 2. So you can use that as is appropriate to your class. And then we've got some fantastic extend tasks to really develop the challenge. So hopefully that shows the structure of the Deconstructing Worded Questions resources and gives a really practical and exciting vision on how we can support all children in answering worded questions and provide some really rich challenges.